Next game, I have an opinion on this one as well. Seahawks at Cardinals. Seahawks are +2. They've been weirdly good. I saw that their defense went from 32nd worst to like top 5 in the past 2 games.
Yep.
Cardinals look a lot better with Hopkins. You could tell that Kyler's been missing him a lot.
Yep.
I think their coach is also on the chopping block. Miles said he needs a beer. Every time you look at him, it looks like he needs a beer, and I agree. He needs to get like sleep help or something. Over-unders at 50.5. What are your thoughts?
Okay. Seahawks have won 3 of the last 4 versus the Cardinals, and they're 6-2-1 against the spread in their last 9 in Arizona. So that's pretty interesting. Pretty much 6 of the last 8 against the spread in Arizona. The money's weird here. It opened at, what did it open at?
I think 3. 3.5.
4. Opened at 4. Drove down to 2. That makes sense. There's a ton of money, ton of bets on the Seahawks, so it's pretty natural.
Yeah.
I think the Cardinals are going to win this game. I feel like it's so weird to A, say the Cardinals are going to win a game, and B, say the Seahawks are going to beat the Cardinals. But it's a divisional matchup. Weird things are going to go down. Cardinals -2 at home against a really, really hot Seahawks team. It was a little gross, but I think you're right. I mean, they stayed alive against the Vikings, who are top 4 team in the league right now. Mm-hmm. So, give me the Cardinals -2 at home.
Hopkins, they look like a completely different team with Hopkins for sure.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the total at 50.5?
Tie. My first thought. I got no opinion.
I love the under.
Okay.
Love the under for the reason that I feel like the Seahawks are a run first team. Seems like all the people are pushing to the over right now. And I just said it. The past 2 weeks, the Seahawks defense has looked a lot better. They really killed the draft. Like they got a lot of really good rookies out of the draft. And so divisional game, I think this should be 48. 48 seems more right.
Do we know who owns who between Cliff and Pete? I'm always going to ask this about this division,
I don't know.
By the way. Yeah, I don't know either.
What's the trends with the Cardinals at home? Did they finally get one? Or are they still like 0-8 in their last 8 games?
Seahawks have won 3 of the last 4 against the Cardinals, so Pete owns Cliff, I would say. And they're 6-2 against the spread.
I mean, he's a better coach for sure, feels like.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And good for him. Good for the Seattle organization keeping Pete and letting Russ go. Yeah. Letting him cook, letting him go. Because for a long time, right, they were sitting there thinking, right, which one of these guys do we get rid of? Is it Russ or is it Pete? Would you rather have a franchise guy?
As much as I hate Russell Wilson as a human, and I'm Team Future all the way, I thought that they should have rode with Russell Wilson. Yeah. And that's coming from the most like biased person that I still thought that they should roll with Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for them. I'm glad they're thriving. It's almost gotten like to where I feel sad a little bit.
No,
because I used to hate Russell Wilson so much, but now I kind of feel like it's almost like more villain to like him at this point, almost. Because I used to be opposite and be like, I hate Russell Wilson, but now everyone hates him.
Yeah, I like him now. Yeah. Well, so the Seahawks are in first place in the NFC West, right? I think they are.
Yes, which is
craziest
thing ever. I thought they were gonna. I really thought they were gonna go like 3-14 this year.
So did I. But that being said, the Niners look freaking scary in that division.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna be terrifying.
Yeah, especially with McCaffrey if he can stay healthy.
McCaffrey healthy, Debo healthy, Kittle healthy, Ayuk even starting to heat up a little bit. Jeff Wilson. Oh, they just shipped off Jeff.
I said this earlier. I really want to see Jalen Hurts play like a not favorable game. Yeah. Right. Like imagine if the 49ers went up 10-0 against the Eagles or something. I just want to see some, Jalen Hurts throwing, right? Like, let me see something. Ooh. I want to see, like, they're going to play the Cowboys at home and we're angry, and I just think we're going to give them fits.
We got to go to that game.
But, yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be really fun. But, yeah, I like the under in this game. That's my opinion. I have no fucking clue what's going to happen with the game.
Yeah. I also, a kid I watched other games with, and he bets a lot, was smoking hot this week. And so he goes to, I don't know how much of that was because he was taking my picks, but whatever, he was hot. And he looked at all the spreads afterwards, and he first when he goes, he's Cardinals -2 lock. Like while he was still riding that hot wave from the week. So I like it. A little bit of bias there. I like it for that reason.
Yeah.